actual API that aggregates financial sources and makes all that data available for partners that want to build interesting use cases on the FinTech industry on top of this. So Figo has about 50 employees, 50 plus. We're hiring pretty aggressively since about half a year ago. And we grew when I joined the company as a product manager last year. We were about 20 people, now we're 50, and we're expanding the office as well, and kind of like a bit spreading across the building, and also hiring new colleagues as well. One of the things that we were trying to do before we started our cooperation is that the way we were trying to expand was not good enough for the company. We were looking for those partners that would be, professional enough to deliver actually good results and quality, but at the same time that they would be willing to go with this extra mile with us. Kurzor is not just a software development agency in that sense, but it's also a company and an organization that is really pro-innovation in that sense. And we were looking for this kind of like a mix of quality and also I think one of the biggest things that one of the biggest factors that made us go with Kurzor was the fact that from day one, from the very first call, you also seemed to be really had a lot of self-initiative in that sense, and that was also because you were part of a bigger project, and we're expanding in other countries as well. We also wanted to have teams that would be mature enough to actually, perform without clear requirements. From a cooperation perspective, I really liked the fact that it was a really open relationship from the very beginning. When we, got the team, I really like you were actually one of the first teams that actively proposed and opened the sort of an interview process in the sense of, you kind of let us take a look at what kind of team you wanted to build for us. That was also really appreciated, that you are not just, we know what you need and those are the guys we're going to give you. Like you wanted to open up the process, and that was really helpful as well. And I mean, the team that you built for us it was just perfect. I mean, I remember a lot, like with Augie, the fact that also later on when he had to step out of the team, like it was really easy and smooth to bring up more people, up to the level that he was actually delivering in terms of quality, and when it comes to deadlines, and it was just everything quality at the high quality at the exact time, and even always trying to do this extra thing, right? And that was, I think, from a cooperation perspective, there's nothing bad that I can say in that sense. It's everything it's over the expectations. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's something that I would recommend to everyone, because even if you're not specifically looking for someone located in the Czech, because in our case that was one requirement, but the communication, it's so smooth, and the quality is something that you like. Especially, you guys are not just, one of the things that was really amazing for me was everything that we discovered along the journey. For example, when we started, having to set up all the crowd testing, it was really amazing how quickly you reacted to this and how quickly you said, let's do this, let's get this. And aside from this, we discovered you guys don't only do software development, but you also do in-house testing in there, and you integrate that with the development team. That's amazing as well, because from a process perspective, it gives us a really short feedback loop, right? Like you get a tester in the office, and that person is working directly with the developer, and that kind of closes the loop really fast. And those extra things that we didn't even consider in the beginning, they were already just there, and you offer them, and that just makes the whole package worth it. But it's not just software development; it's everything else that's around it.